3-minute rounds. Our boxers representing Wales in the red corner, Kieran, Gething. And representing England in the blue corner, Pardoe. Pardoe in the blue, Gething in the red, 3-minute rounds.
Well, this one should be fascinating. It's Kieran Gething of Wales against Pardoe of England in the blue. Pardoe with over 3 times the amount of rounds under his belt, the bouts under his belt. 160 bouts now, this Englishman. Just 43 for Kieran Gething. It's a golfing experience in some ways, and Pardoe still only 24.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's managed to get so many fights in such a relatively short space of time. Kieran Gething from Pontypool Amateur Boxing Club in South Wales. 8 years experience as a boxer and as a welder by profession. A good first start of the round, both boxers just feeling each other out. The Englishman is short and stockier, trying to take the lead, the more aggressive fighter. Although nice work inside by the Welshman.
It's interesting, I was talking to the England camp before these bouts got underway, and they were saying he's a true ambassador, is Pardoe. He said he boxed King Kong today and Godzilla tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he seems like that type of guy, even though he just indicated there that he was a bit of a clash of heads, and he indicated he got hurt in the eye. I'm not sure if it's his cut or anything. There doesn't seem to be any damage there. But he definitely indicated to the ref there was a problem.
Looks a little bit red on his right eye. Let's release him. Certainly holding his gloves to his head, and I know that Gething all of a sudden is trying to get the headshots away. We can't quite see from here. He's ducking and diving, which doesn't help as well. But Gething, the junior and youth Welsh champion, last year's senior finalist, lost to Jordan Thomas, who we've already seen boxing here in this contest. I wonder if there's going to be a premature end to this. Hopefully not.
Yeah, nice boxing by Gething so far. He's landing good clean shots like we're watching now. Good hooks to the body, good uppercuts. A lot of those punches are not getting caught on the gloves, however. As the Englishman fires back now, Gething needs to get back on his bike and use a bit of lateral movement. He doesn't want to end up on the ropes. Good short right hand by the Englishman. As Gething moves to the outside of the ring, nice footwork. A nice double left hook by the Englishman. And short right hand over the top.
Certainly a clash in styles in terms of Gething with the footwork and the elegance, I think it's fair to say. And Pardoe, the foot soldier, just keeps marching forward.
Yeah, just marching forward like a small mini tank. As he's moving from the waist there, trying to find angles for his hooks. As he forces the Welshman out the ropes. A couple of the shots looked a little bit low there. Nice uppercuts by the Welshman. As Gething needs to get off those ropes. It's not the place where he needs to be. Nice left hook and another left hook. Bending at the waist to get the leverage in the shots.
It took a while, didn't it, for the Englishman Pardoe just to get into this round, but he certainly has come into it in that second half as the bell is about to ring, and Gething, I think, now knows he's in a battle.
Yeah, very good first round by both boxers. Yeah, I think there was a clash of heads earlier in the round. It'll be interesting to see what the English corner tell their man, and if there is going to be any swelling, hopefully they'll be able to get a grip of it and it won't spoil the fight.
Second round in this 3-round contest. Kieran Gething in red against the man from Droitwich, Pardoe. Short, stocky and very powerful. But both these guys know that if they can land a decent punch, it might be the end of this bout. Both very powerful punches.
Yeah, it's a classic boxer versus slugger type fight. The Englishman trudging forward, landing his heavier shots, and the Welshman trying to land his shots and getting away, even though he seems to be getting drawn into a slugfest by the English boxer.
Very often in boxing it is a battle to dominate your style over the other boxer, and so far the Englishman, after a slow start, I think in the first round, he's certainly starting to come into his own.
Yeah, the Englishman was momentarily stunned just by the clash of heads. Of course, he probably spent all of his career with a head guard, so he probably hasn't got much experience of heads clashing since the head guards went in 2013.
Another crashing right for the Englishman. A little uppercut, a couple of uppercuts from Gething whilst they're in a clinch, and then a better combination from the Welshman, and again he goes inside. That's better from Kieran Gething.
Yeah, for the first time in the fight, Gething actually had Pardoe on the ropes, and actually Pardoe now is taking a few steps back, so this could be a significant moment in the contest.
Even from the first second of the first round, Pardoe always looks like he's expended all his energy, but it's never the case, of course. He's on the ropes at the moment, though, in a spot of bother, right in front of us here. Little body shots, then switches to the head from Gething. That's good from the Welshman, and although the Englishman started this round brightly, it looks like the Welshman who's going to finish it off the best.
Yeah, Gething's landing some very good hooks and uppercuts up close, and he's actually fighting the Englishman at his own game now, standing directly in front of him, imposing his style and pushing him back. And on our side, on the blind side of the referee, the Englishman was holding there, but the referee missed it.
Thankless task being a referee, especially when you have television cameras covering angles he can't see. You have two referees. This is Mike Henning, who's in the ring at the moment, doing a grand job. Good defence from Gething, gloves high. Lunge forward from Pardoe, looking to catch the Welshman out. The jab finding its range quite often now from the Welshman.
Yeah, Pardoe looking tired, even though he did land look like a good shot left hook to the body, and another one, bending his waist to get the leverage in. He's definitely trying to load up on every shot. He might be better off just trying to land not as hard, not concentrate on power, just go on volume as we come to the end of the round.
Fairly even affair so far this fight. The final round, I'm sure, will be a very important one. A big attempted uppercut from Michael Pardoe, and that's the end of the second round.
I think the significant thing in that round was the fact that the Welshman was able to force Pardoe back onto the ropes a number of times. It's going to be interesting to see what the English cornerman is telling his boxer now, because he's looking very tired as we go into this third round.
Well, the referee has stopped before we've almost got going here. He's not happy with something with the Englishman. He's been sent to his corner, the Welshman to a neutral corner.
Yeah, in amateur boxing, the officials like the boxers to be dressed neat and tidy, shall we say, and he just wanted to tuck his vest in. And straight back to the action, and straight away Gething's on the front foot, pushing Pardoe back on the ropes. It's a great series of action, but this is definitely not the place where the English boxer wants to be. He needs to get off those ropes.
Well, the Welshman steps back and then heads back in again, tries the uppercut. Flurries of punches going in, and Pardoe doesn't look very comfortable on the ropes, it has to be said. But at the moment, no real knockout blow from the Welshman. And it has to be said that Pardoe always looks like he's in pain and he's exhausted, but he always comes back. A little flurry from the Englishman. Just looking, he's looking for that one chink in the armour of Gething that will give him a real good opportunity. He has a heavy punch on him, and we may yet see it.
Yeah, Gething now is he's got the initiative in the fight, and Pardoe is looking to try and load up with one big blow. So that's what Gething's got to be careful of. He doesn't want to go rushing in, being a bit reckless and getting caught by one big punch. Because I think this Englishman, he's got power in both hands, another good left hook to the body, but he just can't get leverage in his shots now because he's on the back foot, being forced backwards. Very good boxing by Gething.
Looking the part, but he's on the ropes now. Tired boxers in this last round. Again, moving forward, Pardoe looking to land that really knockout punch. Hasn't been able to do it so far. That's a good left to the body. Time is running out though for Michael Pardoe, and once again in the place where he doesn't want to be, on the ropes, weaving and ducking. Kieran Gething just leaning into him.
Pardoe's definitely one of those fighters who's good going forward, but he can't really do very much on the back foot, having just load up with big shots like we're seeing now. He's looking very tired. Gething's definitely in control of this fight. He just needs to be careful he doesn't get caught with one big counter punch.
Not landing too many punches, Gething at the moment. May well be that's due to tiredness. Heading towards the end of this fight now. Michael Pardoe in the blue, the Englishman. Powerful boxer, and Kieran Gething's done very well to nullify him to a large extent. Little look at the referee from the Englishman. Felt there's a bit of holding going on.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when a boxer looks to the referee for help. It's normally a sign of distress, and normally it shows he's just not happy in the fight. Pardoe threw a left hook to the body there, but it was well blocked by Gething with the bottom of his elbow.
Not always looking to connect, but looking to dominate Kieran Gething. And we've got the last 10 seconds or so of this bout. And it's probably a little bit too late for Pardoe, although the judges very often have seen it differently to us. And a flurry at the bell from Kieran Gething. Will that be enough? Well, it's up to the judges, but he's had a very good fight.
Yeah, excellent fight. 100% commitment from both boxers. But I think Gething, he boxed very well. He used a bit of movement and his speed at the start of the fight. And once he realised the Englishman was tired, then he put him on the back foot and he kept the pressure on. He pinned him in the ropes and hit him with a lot of straight shots and uppercuts and crosses. Very good fight. I think a Wales win.
We'll wait and see. We haven't always got this right. It's a matter of opinion, and the opinion that really matters is that of the judges, and we have the results now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for the boxers in bout number 7. The bout was sponsored by Berry and Davis Electrical Services. The result, after 3 rounds of boxing, we have a split decision in favour of Gething in the red corner for Wales. And your appreciation for Michael Pardoe of England.